Hello, everyone. Welcome to my table tennis class. In last lesson, you learned about chopping and backspin. In this lesson, we will learn how to execute spin against cut on the forehand and backhand, understanding the techniques and movements involved. The trajectory of backspin shot is relatively low and has a significant amount of spin. After hitting the table, the ball follows a downward path. So, when practicing forehand and backhand spin against cut, keep your center of gravity relatively low. Adjust the height of your center of gravity based on the spin of the incoming ball. When applying force, pay attention to using your hip joints and legs to generate a coordinated upward force from the lower body. The recommended contact point for brushing the ball is at the center. When executing a forehand spin against cut, traditional techniques usually involve brushing the ball first. However, when I execute a spin against cut shot, I prefer a more direct impact. This results in a more powerful and faster shot. In essence, I use first to counteract the spin. So, when executing a forehand spin against cut, I don't deliberately emphasize the upward motion of the racket, as the contact point varies with each shot. I adjust my body and center of gravity based on the spin and angle of the incoming ball. Because every shot is different, you need to adjust based on the spin, angle, and length of the incoming ball, coordinating with your body and center of gravity. For executing a backhand spin against cut, pay attention to the starting position of the racket. The racket's starting point is generally parallel to or slightly above the table. Adjust according to your own conditions and height. Continuous practice will make your racket movement more fluid. When executing a backhand spin against cut, I usually position my right foot slightly forward. During the shot, there is a slight abdominal contraction to generate power and store energy. Then, during the shot, the hip joint, along with the forearm and wrist, works together to deliver power. Friction on the ball occurs mainly in the middle. My goal is to concentrate all the power and transfer it to the moment of impact. Whether it's a forehand or backhand drive, pay attention to tracking the ball's trajectory and spin, including its length. By judging the incoming ball, adjust the position and amplitude of your shot. Good judgment of the ball's spin, angle, and length is crucial for a successful shot. When executing spin against cut shots, many people make two common mistakes. First is relying solely on the hand for power, which is incorrect. You should utilize the power of the hip joints and legs. The second mistake is tilting the hand upward during the shot, which hinders the upward motion. Be brave and exert forward force. Alright, in this lesson, you've learned the techniques and skills of executing spin against cut shots on both forehand and backhand. Remember, the purpose of the opponent's spin against cut is to force you into a defensive position. So, when practicing, focus on not hitting the net. Don't overcomplicate it. Just make sure the ball doesn't go into the net. Try hitting 10 consecutive spin against cut shots, making sure not to hit the net. Alright, good luck. See you in the next class.